Oh, everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about the Advent calendar. Easy for you. Okay, it's a little trick to change language. Okay, don't waste time on this thing. Okay. Uh, I'm sorry if I start on day 4, but all the others weren't a tank worth to the review. A part of the Lova was a nice tank, but of course, when I saw the TS-5, I said we have to make a video about this. Why I said this? Because TS-5 is a very capable tank. I researched some replays for you, but I don't think I'll make a replay because there are players that talk and over the time, and I don't want to this be a review. I just want to be this. Is this offer worth it? Yes. Is this offer worth it? Oh. Okay. So start with TS-5. TS-5 is a tier 8 tank destroyer premium American tank. Uh, let's talk a little bit about the firepower. Maybe a comparison with something else. First of all, maybe a comparison with some of this type of tank destroyer that are, of course, frontal breach line tank destroyers. For example, 8015, uh, SC-101, but no, it doesn't have DPM. The total, Mark 1. Just to find them fast. No, Germans aren't that tanky. These ones. Two premiums and two tech trip. Starting with the firepower, the TS-5 really has a very good DPM. All these have a very good DPM. But TS-5 for me has the best DPM. Why I say so? Because it does 400 damage and this does 330 and it penetrates even less. So, not very great. If you load the Primamo, it penetrates very less. Respect. The, the American one. So these ones penetrates less, but as I think they are more accurate. Not so much, but we'll see it later. Penetration wise, the American one penetrates like 248, and the British one penetrates 224, like a heavy tank. Rate of fire is a thing that TS-5 is very good, but cannot shine against Tu-31 and AT-15. But just to let you see how a normal tank with that gun reloads, even the T-44 has a higher reloads practically half seconds. So half seconds. So 7 seconds less, maybe 6 7 less. Shell velocity is poor on TS-5. Let's see, even on its shell, it's very poor. The the shell velocity on TS-5, but you don't have to worry about this because you'll see later. Gun handling a good aim time, but very bad dispersion. Even on the move, no, on the movement is the best accuracy, but very bad dispersion. Then degree of gun depression, 5 degree of gun depression and elevation. 5 degree, not so much American thing, but that's okay. Forward speed 26 kilometers per hour on hard and medium terrain, on 16 on soft terrain, because there's 750 on horsepower engine and it weighing 60 tons. It has 12.5 uh, power weight ratio. The armor, I think TS-5 is the best one. Why you say so? Here it says that yeah, it is the best one, but all the others have best armor too because of the collision. Like, this is the armor of the TS-5. You have a little with weak points. and that's it. If you exit like this without exposing your lower plate, they are done. Yeah, they cannot do anything. Those are it shells from TS-5, rare penetration. So this tank is very strong on armor. It's like 100 armor too, so you can actually try to bet shots like doing this, but not very suggested as I suggest you to go on a reach line and hold them and don't do something else. Maybe, for example, let's us see the T28 armor, the Tech 3 version. Sorry, it has, as you see, 254 here and 240 here and 201 there. If you load gold shell, it is basically penable always, so not very strong. Um, Tartan Makwan, another very strong armor tank, only because of his gun depression. As you see, this tank, even this tank we use as a lot of armor, but where is TS5? Where is the TS5? But here you can actually try to penetrate him, but TS5 is basically impenetrable. He's basically impenetrable. Apart here, this little weak. Even here, it has a little weak point. But if you stay here, don't expect too much bounces. This tank is good only when it's angling and hold down. AT-15 is very similar. They buff AT-15 like lots of updates ago, honestly. But as you see, practically same thing. You basically, even with his gold ammo, you can actually penetrate him very well. So TS-5 has a really, really good armor. Nice speed. The gun is only on front because you have to go on the first line, trying to hiding your lower glacis. So for me, this tank, it's good. It's very good. This tank. A lot of players and people say this tank is broken, and in some situation they are quite right because this tank is very difficult to break it down when it's played well. But for people who don't like actually to use tanks TDs like this one, not very worth it. And imagine that this tank cost like 9,100 gold. So let's go on the premium shop. And it costs like 32 euros. So not so high as expected, but not that low. So I really love the background. Sorry, but I really love the background. So TS5 is worth it. As always, depends, guys. TS5 is a very capable tank. Even the Leva, even the Lake Bulldog, and even the other one, the HPK 30, were very capable tanks. Are all Every tank in the game is capable, but TS5 is very noob friendly for who likes to be assault. Even if you have these lower glacis, that isn't the greatest thing to have. But for tier 8s, maybe for tier 7, this thing is impenetrable. Let me just. This thing is literally impenetrable for tier 7s. You can't penetrate it. It's very difficult that a tier 7 shell will go straight to this armor. So this tank is very fun in my opinion. I don't think I have a lot of battles with the tank. Let me just see. I But I have it, the tank. It's very fun when I play it. Is super strong. The armor is something very stupid on that tank. Here it is, my TS-5. I have 47 battles with media of 1800 damage. That is very fine. And it's very respectable. Imagine that TS-5, I think, is one of the most difficult tank to mark. No, tank the sorry. Alright, there's Rex here. Where is TS-5? Here it is, TS-5. Isn't an easy task to mark TS-5. It's very good played good. So, last thing last, is TS5 worth it? As I said, depends. If you want a breakdown tank that pushes well, that has a good DPM, good gun, but not great accuracy, and of course not TT, so not turret. This is your tank. If you like something fast, if you like something with turret, if you like something accurate, and if you like even maybe something that is unpenetrable, even if this tank is very near to be unpenetrable. And if you like to play heavy tanks with turret, don't buy this tank. This tank is for people who like to go on the first line and spam shells. And yeah, they hurt even because they do 400 damage of a shot. So for me, this tank is very worth it for if you like to be in first line. So, guys, I know that this video is just a resume, a sum up. I don't want to make reviews because they are very long. I make this one only because 10 minutes. I thought that could be even maybe a little bit less because I want to make only uh, the conclusion because these are offers that are one day only. So, guys, if you enjoyed my video, put a like. If you don't put a dislike, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.